Hey guys, welcome to Roots to Realities. Today we'll be talking about how parental guidance through close connection saved a son during childhood. He'd like to tell the story because he was saved by his dad somehow. We'll find out how. Permit me to read the story just as I got it so we don't miss a detail, shall we? I wasn't the first or the last child. My dad had 10 children from two wives, but for some reason, he gave me special attention. As a kid, I didn't understand why. I was growing up quite notorious, always getting into trouble, but he never let me go unchecked. I remember back in JSS 1, my friends and I used to sneak out all the way from the barracks to the GRA in Bauchi. Guess what for? Just to chase girls. At that age, okay. Would get back home around 8 p.m. And every time my dad would beat me, even after lying that I'd just gone to see classmates. After a while, I got tired of the constant beatings, how he would lay me on the floor and beat me. I made a decision, no more late nights. I stuck to just playing football with friends and avoided those kind of outings. By SS1, we all split up. I went to the science class while the rest went to arts and some commercials. That created a little distance between us, and slowly we drifted apart. Then things took a dark turn. One by one, they started dying too bad. And not from accidents or sickness. It was drugs, cultism, robbery, things that none of us saw coming when we were just kids, running around looking for attention. When they got to secondary school, senior classes, things changed from bad to ugly. All right, let's continue. I was getting a bit emotional. Talking about how some of them said dying, right? Not from sickness, not from accidents, but from drugs. Some overdosed, some got caught up in violent situations, some just disappeared for a few. I only found out after asking someone about the rest of them. For some, I knew. And after asking, what's up? How is this person? Where is this person now? Have you heard from so and so lately? And hearing the words each time, it was a shock. These were people I grew up with. Almost all of them are no more. And every time I heard another name, I understood a bit more. I realized why my dad was so hard on me, why he kept me close. The truth is, disaster was always hovering around me, around all of us, but he saw it coming, even when I didn't. And the only way he could really help me was through connection. He didn't just punish me, he paid attention to me. He built a bond, and that made it easier for me to listen. It wasn't that my friends didn't have parents, maybe they got scolded too, but sometimes it's not just about the correction, it's about the connection. The method matters. There's a lot to this parenting thingy that people really need to understand. It's not just about the discipline aspect. All times, every child wants to feel loved. They want to feel special by the very people whom they really trust, and those are our parents. So keeping a child close and making them feel safe and secure to always be around you. Even when you punish them, they understand that yes, this is out of love. Yes, they will cry for a few minutes or so. They would probably dislike you. But then after a while, they'll understand because you still try to bring them close after such discipline. And that was what happened here. He also has a tiny little advice for parents out there for you, for any potential parents. So here it is. As parents, you can't just discipline from a distance. Sometimes you need to draw the child closer, understand them, be involved in their world, especially in a time like this, where the wrong parts are the easiest to find. If not for that connection with my father, I don't know if I'd still be here telling this story today. That connection made me understood that it was coming from a good place. That connection made me understood that even with the punishment, the constant beatings, he still loved me. That there was a reason why he was doing all of that, even though it hurts. I cry and all of that, and I withdrew because of the connection, because I felt the love, I felt seen, I felt special, I felt safe. To every parent out there, I hope that we understand that true parenting isn't just about discipline, it isn't about punishment, it isn't about provisions alone, it's about the connection you build, the bond you create between you and your child. Some of us never had it so great, and I just hope that getting to hear these stories come up once in a while, it helps us build better connection. It helps us strategize our parenting skills and know how to go about it. So we give our kids out there the best and ensure that they don't have to go through the things we had to pass through. That is that about our story today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. If you have any story like this or something else you just want to share, you want to talk about, please, my DMs are always open. Drop a story there, no matter how short, no matter how rough it is, no matter how sweet it is. I love sweet stories too, you know. Feel free to share your truth and I would love to read it. Thank you so much and goodbye.